top 10 fastest BMW cars in the world. BMW X6M Competition, 177 miles per hour. In 2008, the X6M didn't just bend the rules, it rewrote them. A coupe-shaped SUV with M credentials, purists rolled their eyes, but the market said otherwise, and BMW created a monster. 17 years later, the X6M Competition is back, bolder, heavier, and more refined. Under the hood, a 617 horsepower twin-turbo V8 now paired with mild hybrid assist. It's fast, brutally fast. But here's the twist. Performance figures haven't really changed. It still rockets to 60 in around 3.7 seconds, still tops out at 177 miles per hour. BMW added GT4 style engine mounts and a preloaded rear M differential to sharpen the feel, but at 5,375 pounds, can you really sharpen a sledgehammer? Yes, it looks menacing. Yes, it oozes luxury. But emotionally, is this still the rebel SUV that broke boundaries, or just a muscle suit for the suburban elite? 9. BMW XM Label Red, 180 miles per hour. BMW's angriest machine ever, but is it powerful or overcompensating? This is the XM Label Red, the most powerful production BMW in history. 738 horsepower, nearly 6,000 pounds, and a hybrid powertrain that somehow blends 31 miles of electric range with enough torque to twist the planet off its axis. This thing isn't subtle, not even close. From its red accented interior to its illuminated kidney grille and VIN-numbered exclusivity plate, the Label Red screams, "Look at me." And it demands you pay attention. It even has a dedicated button to summon an extra burst of power, like a video game cheat code. But behind all the theatre, there's a deeper question. Is this really performance, or just spectacle? The XM Label Red hits 180 miles per hour and launches like a rocket. But with that kind of weight, does it feel fast, or just intense? This is the car that marks BMW's evolution. One foot in the electric future, the other rooted in raw V8 madness. And in the middle, a personality crisis that costs nearly $200,000. 8. BMW M3 CS Touring, 186 miles per hour. If you've ever wished for a family hauler that could hang with supercars, meet the M3 CS Touring, the first of its kind, and maybe the last. BMW took the already ferocious M3 Touring, cranked it up with 550 horsepower, and sprinkled in some Nürburgring-honed magic. The result? A wagon that hits 60 in just 3.2 seconds and pushes to 186 miles per hour. All while hauling groceries or kids or a full set of skis. Carbon fiber is everywhere. Roof, hood, mirrors, even parts of the chassis. It's got the same front-end setup as the M4 GT4 race car. And yet, it still fits in a Costco parking spot. Only around 2,000 will ever be made worldwide. Which begs the question, is this a daily driver or a future classic in disguise? And maybe deeper still, why are the wildest M cars now hiding in plain sight? 7. BMW M2 CS, 188 miles per hour. This is where things get real. The new M2 CS might be the smallest M car in the lineup, but it's also the scrappiest. Gone is the manual transmission, replaced with an ultra-sharp 8-speed automatic. But in return, you get 523 horsepower and a chassis tuned for pure rear-wheel drive fury. It's 97 pounds lighter than the standard M2, thanks to a carbon fiber roof, hood, trunk, and even a carbon drive shaft. Michelin Cup 2 tires grip like super glue, while CS-specific dampers bring race-grade control. It hits 188 miles per hour and devours corners like it's starving. But here's the question. Did BMW just strip the soul out of its most playful M, or did they finally give it the teeth it deserves? Some will say it's too raw, too sharp, too serious. Others will say it's the best thing M has built in years, and maybe, just maybe, both are right. Mark 6, BMW M3 CS Sedan, 188 miles per hour. 4 doors, 0 excuses. Can a family sedan still punch like this? The M3 CS Sedan is the thinking driver's performance car. At first glance, it's just a sharper M3, but behind the modest exterior lies a weapon-grade sleeper, 543 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 3.2 seconds, and nearly 75 pounds lighter than the M3 Competition X Drive, thanks to carbon fiber everything. The hood, roof, mirror caps, diffuser, even the front seats, all engineered for speed, not comfort. And yet, this isn't just a track day toy. Those carbon buckets, they fold down to reveal real trunk space. The rear seats, still there, still usable. So what is this car really? It's the rarest of machines, one that bridges the rawness of motorsport with the realism of daily life. A precision scalpel in sedan clothing, civilized when it needs to be, savage when you want it to be. Maybe this is what the M badge always meant, not a compromise, but a challenge. Can you handle all of it? 5. BMW M4 CSL, 190 miles per hour. The return of the legend, but is CSL still the peak or a nostalgic illusion? The CSL badge doesn't just stand for competition sport lightweight, it stands for something far heavier, legacy. Back in the 70s, the original 3.0 CSL was a track monster, a homologation hero that gave birth to BMW Motorsport itself. So when BMW resurrected the name, expectations weren't just high, they were astronomical. The new M4 CSL delivers on paper 543 horsepower, a 0 to 60 time of just 3.6 seconds, and a top speed of 190 miles per hour. But that's just the beginning. BMW deleted the rear seats, swapped in a titanium silencer, shaved 240 pounds, and installed a carbon front end so aggressive it looks like a GT3 car escaped the pit lane. It's Nürburgring fast, make no mistake. But here's where things get interesting. Some say it's too brutal for the road, that it trades comfort for purity, finesse for fury. And that's the paradox. Is the CSL an homage to racing or a sacrifice of real-world usability? Maybe it's both, a collector's dream, a purist's hammer, a legend reimagined and unapologetically raw. 4. BMW M5 Touring G99, 190 miles per hour. A wagon that humbles Ferraris. Can power and practicality truly coexist? Yes, you heard that right. A wagon, but not just any wagon. The all-new M5 Touring G99 is BMW's boldest contradiction yet, a 717 horsepower hybrid freight train that can quietly cruise through city streets and then unleash hell on the Autobahn. 3.5 seconds to 60, 190 miles per hour top speed, all-wheel drive with rear-wheel steering. And yes, enough trunk space to swallow a bicycle without removing the wheels. It's powered by the same PHEV V8 setup as the M5 Sedan, but tuned for versatility. You can drive it in near silence with electric-only mode, or unleash the red boost pedal for instant electrically assisted torque. And the best part? It handles like something half its size. This isn't just the fastest wagon BMW has ever made. It might be the most versatile M car of all time. Track ready, family approved, and outrageously fast. Who said you can't have it all? 3. BMW M8 Competition Coupe, 190 miles per hour. A grand tourer with the soul of a fighter jet, but who's it really for? Some cars shout, this one whispers, and then strikes like lightning. The M8 Competition Coupe is understated elegance until you tap the throttle. Then it's 617 horsepower, 553 pound-feet of torque, and a 0 to 60 launch in just 3.0 seconds. It shares its engine with the M5, but this platform was built for high-speed poise. The carbon roof keeps weight low. The flat underbody helps it cut through air like a missile. And the X-Drive AWD system, it's fully switchable, which means full drift mode if you're brave enough. Inside, it's opulence, leather, Alcantara, ambient lighting, and tech that reads your mind. But underneath all that luxury, it's still a predator. And that's the emotional conflict here. Is the M8 a grand tourer trying to be a supercar? Or a supercar disguised as a gentleman's coupe? Maybe it doesn't matter, because when you're doing 190 miles per hour in absolute silence, you're not thinking about labels, you're just flying. Number 2, BMW M5 G90 Sedan, 190 miles per hour. The fastest M5 ever, But does hybrid tech mean the end of M as we knew it? The M5 has always been a contradiction, an executive cruiser with the heart of a supercar. But in 2025, it enters new territory, and not everyone's sure it belongs there. This is the G90 M5 Sedan, the most powerful M5 ever made, 717 horsepower, 738 pound-feet of torque, a hybrid-assisted 4.4-litre V8 with an electric motor that fills turbo gaps like a scalpel, creating instant, relentless acceleration. 0 to 60, just 3.4 seconds. Top speed, 190 miles per hour. And it's not just raw numbers, it's how they feel. BMW's new Red boost paddle injects immediate torque when you need it most. Rear-wheel steering sharpens cornering. Adaptive damping helps it defy its nearly 5,300-pound curb weight. It's surgical, technological, brutal, and yet that's exactly what has purists uneasy. This isn't the howling, high-revving M5 of old. The G90 is quiet, composed, digital. Its fury is calculated, not chaotic, controlled by algorithms instead of instincts. So here's the question, is this the future of M? A new chapter defined by hybrid power, precision control, and silent speed? Or is it the final evolution of something we'll never quite get back? Because as fast and capable as this car is, there's a feeling that something more emotional, more analog might have been left behind in the rearview mirror. Number 1, Alpina B8 Gran Coupé, 201 miles per hour. The fastest BMW in 2025 isn't built by BMW M, let that sink in. This is the twist no one saw coming. The Alpina B8 Gran Coupé, a car that doesn't scream, doesn't flex, doesn't even wear an M badge, is officially the fastest BMW branded car of 2025. 201 miles per hour. Faster than the M8, faster than the M5, faster than anything the motorsport division has put out this year. And yet, it whispers. With 612 horsepower and 590 pound-feet of torque from a hand-tuned 4.4-litre bi-turbo V8, the B8 isn't about raw aggression, it's about tailored speed, effortless acceleration, controlled violence wrapped in silk. Alpina doesn't chase lap times, it perfects ride quality. It obsessively balances comfort with precision. From its forged 21-inch wheels to its active suspension system and specially programmed transmission, every detail is tuned, not tweaked. Inside, the leather is hand-stitched, the wood is lacquered. The badge on the center console isn't flashy, it's engraved. It feels like stepping into a tailored suit, not a race car. But make no mistake, this car will outrun them all. And that's the irony. While BMW M experiments with hybrid systems and Nürburgring lap records, Alpina quietly delivers a 201 mile per hour Grand Tourer with GT racing DNA and not a single gimmick. No red boost paddle, no drift mode, no launch theatrics, just speed, substance, and soul. In a year where BMW M pushes boundaries, Alpina reminds us what elegance at velocity really looks like, because sometimes the loudest performance doesn't make a sound.